So this morning I woke up to the news that RSD had cancelled their Australia-New Zealand tour. And so I'm just taking this opportunity to say a few words about what it is some of these guys are teaching out there and about a better way of being. All right, so, I've gone along, I've been, in these seminars, I've learnt this stuff before, I've even tested some of this stuff before, and while some of it does work, the problem is that it's incredibly disrespectful and damaging to women. It's damaging to you as well. And I've seen these seminar halls full of guys that are essentially like packs of wolves, right? It's just there's so much incredible destructive energy in the room of these seminars, and I've seen it with my own eyes, and I've even talked to lots of guys who have gone through these guys' seminars, and what I just want to say is it's destructive stuff. It relies on manipulation, of bringing people down, of preying on insecurities of women and damaging the feminine in a very, very terrible way, right? And basically it all comes from a place of wanting to control, wanting to dominate, of wanting to conquer, and that is simply because you don't feel in your own power, and so you want to use and abuse in order to take power back. But what I want to tell you is that this is not the best way to go about becoming more powerful, because that's not true power. It's just a manifestation of incredible insecurity, and women understand this, they intuitively know this, and they absolutely mistrust it 100%. So I was recently in one of my seminars with two guys who were previously students of RSD, and had been practicing pickup for several years, quite competent at it, from what I could tell. And I just simply asked them, so let me ask it. When you go out and you might pull a woman home, and you might have a great night of fun, the next day, from the next day onwards, she never ever calls you back. She never responds to you. She just falls off the radar. And time again, when I ask this question of guys who've gone through these schools of pickup, the answer is, yeah, how did you know? It frustrates the hell out of me, because the sex was great, everything was great, but they never ever contact me again. And the answer is simple. The answer is that you are not connecting, because they distrust you. They don't have any trust for you whatsoever. So at the point where they decided that they were going to relent against the pressure and actually sleep with you, that's the moment where they decided, I'm never going to see this person again, and I'm just going to take advantage of the situation, allow myself to be a sexual being for one night, and never ever talk to you again. I don't want to ever see you again. I don't want to ever interact with you again, because you make me feel bad. You make me feel disrespected. You make me feel as if I'm just a piece of meat. And that's what women are telling me time and time again when they have these experiences. But I can tell you that never ever happens to me. And when I engage with a woman, she feels incredible connection. She feels incredible respect. She feels that I'm an incredibly loving, compassionate individual with incredible depth, incredible power. And they can't help but to want to be around me all the time. And yes, I allow them, I enable them to be incredibly sexual beings and unleash that side of themselves as well, but in a way where they don't feel judged, where they feel loved and respected and feel encouraged to explore themselves, to be within their full power. Because I'm in my full power, and I demonstrate that. I don't have these insecurities where I feel the need to want to control or manipulate others. Why? Because I don't need that. Why do I need that? I would never need that, because I'm within my full power. because I know who I am, what I'm about, what I want, where I'm going, where I've been. And none of it relies on using other people. None of it relies on damaging other people. It's all just about loving and being compassionate and being caring and actually being curious and connecting on a deep, deep level. And that's where you start to build fulfilling relationships that continue on and on and on, right? None of this walk of shame, none of this last minute resistance, nothing at all, because they desire me so deeply, because they're attracted so deeply to what I represent, which is freedom, which is love, which is respect, which is connection, which is all the best things about the human experience. And I want you guys to be a force of this positive change in other people as well. I want you to help others love and connect as well. That's what I teach. That's what I'm about. That's what my whole life is about. And when you can be coming from that place, then people will just want to be around you. Women will want to know you. They want to be around you because this is so intoxicating, right? There's no fear. There's no feeling of being pushed beyond the boundaries of consent. There's just incredible love. There's incredible trust and incredible connection. And this is going to change your life, guys. It's going to change your life. So I implore you to please stop using techniques that abuse and manipulate. Because this is really, really damaging women. It's damaging women. It's damaging the feminine at a very, very broad and impactful way. This is why we've got 60,000 people signing a petition to the government to try and cancel the visas of these guys. Eventually they've had to buckle to the pressure and cancel, because there is a sea change coming, a sea change that's demanding respect, demanding more love in the world. And you can be a force of that change. You can be one of the 1% of guys who understand this stuff, who can really be within your power and create incredibly significant, incredible connections with people very, very quickly. And I want to teach you how to do that. So I'm inviting you to come along to one of my seminars. There's one in Melbourne this Thursday. There's also ones coming up in Sydney as well. Please come along to this and learn about what it is to become in your full power, to be a very secure, very empowered and authentic man who just naturally attracts the kinds of women who are going to build you up in life, who are going to contribute into your life in incredible ways. And so please come along. I'll stick a link here so that you can see when these events are coming up. This stuff is going to change the world, and it's going to change you forever and everybody that you connect with. So once again, the invitation's out there. Would love to see you guys soon. Okay, so that's it for me today. Cheers, guys.